The big breaking story tonight, Congress's unconditional offer of support to the Aam Aadmi Party. Will this change Arvind Kejriwal's decision? I want to go across first to headlines. Today's editor for Strategic Affairs, Gaurav Sawant, is keeping a close eye on this story. Also, political editor Kartikeya Sharma joining me on center stage tonight. Kartikeya, what is this game plan being rolled out by the Congress party? They've issued unconditional support to the Aam Aadmi Party. What is it that the Congress hopes to achieve by doing this?
By not letting the Aam Aadmi Party form the government, they don't want to alienate the middle class, one. Secondly, they understand, Rahul, that there is a mandate, popular mandate against everyone. Though Aam Aadmi Party has fallen short in terms of numbers, 29 and 31, but they're in terms of public discourse, so the popular perception, they are number one. So there was a meeting which took place with the Congress President and Vice President Rahul Gandhi, and they felt that it's better to support them and take this ideological view that, well, we wanted to keep the BJP out, we wanted Kejriwal to be in, Aam Aadmi Party to be in, and it is up to him whether he wants our support or not. So I would say that it's a great win by the middle class, and there is desperation on part of the Congress party because they have no option but to support Mr. Kejriwal, because they cannot align themselves with the BJP. They cannot be mute spectator to the fact that the assembly gets hung. But then they have taken the decision to support them because they know...
But what happens, Kartikeya, on the contentious issue, for example, of the Jan Lokpal bill? Kejriwal has grandly announced that on the 29th of December, there will be a rally at the Ram Leela Maidan and that they will pass the Jan Lokpal bill. The Congress has opposed the Jan Lokpal bill. So what happens if the new government wants to pass the Jan Lokpal bill? Will the Congress back off? Because if it does, the new government will fall within days of taking over.
That's a good question, Rahul, because my sources tell me that there was a meeting which took place between the BJP leaders and Congress leaders, and there's a complete there's a consensus between BJP and Congress, and the only decision they need to take on the Monday when the Lokpal bill is introduced, whether they want to go the women reservation bill, which means can they have the political stamina or the political wherewithal to expel through marshals the Samajwadi Party MPs. And I think if they develop that in next 72 hours, we'll have a Lokpal bill as a reality. And if they don't, then the parliament might get Sanidaya on Wednesday itself.
Okay, you didn't answer my question. My question is not about the Lokpal in the way that the parliament wishes to pass the Lokpal. The question is about the Jan Lokpal bill, a far grander version of the Lokpal that Arvind Kejriwal hopes to pass in Delhi. He wants to do that at a rally at the Ram Leela Maidan on the 29th of December. The Congress and the BJP have both opposed Kejriwal's Lokpal. If they offer unconditional support, does that mean they will allow Kejriwal to introduce his version of the Jan Lokpal bill?
No, let me answer that question, Rahul, because the Jan Lokpal bill, which was given by Anna Hazare, has been amended 8 times. 8 times. This Lokpal bill has a consent from the Bharatiya Janata Party, people like Arun Jaitley, who were part of the select committee of Satyavat Chaturvedi, who was the chairperson. So I think when the matter has gone through parliamentary procedures, it has to be given sanctity because it was from the standing committee of Lok Sabha. It has gone to the select committee of the Raj Sabha, and BJP today has supported. And I have spoke to Arun Jaitley and Ravi Shankar Prasad, and they both told me on record that they are on game and they believe that this Lokpal bill is correct. I don't think it's correct to compare the Lokpal bill which has been created by Bharatiya Janata Party in Congress with the Jan Lokpal bill, because ultimately there are 100 representations when it comes to Lokpal. So I think it's better to stick to the one which has been cleared by two main parties, BJP and Congress. I think that's where the discourse sticks, and I think it's saturated with the fact that there are too many versions of Lokpal.
Okay.
People are interested whether Lokpal is alive or not, and I think when on Monday, if government fails to bring in Lokpal, they will blame the Congress party because they pushed out every MP when it came to women reservation bill.